no doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Today's venue, one of the most picturesque around, the St. Jakob Park here in Basel. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So we're up and running. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Shaw hoists it forward. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Steers it out of harm's way. Referee's given a throw. And it's played forward. And here's Rashford. Ball's out on the left now. De Ligt cuts it out. Hughes. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Pumps it into the area. Promising, but eventually thwarted without any harm. De Ligt is fouled. Shaw. It's Casemiro. Goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call cruising, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester United have an early lead. Good start. Out towards the flank. Away from immediate danger. Knocks it away. Plays it back. Plays it over to the other flank. Played back in. Hughes. Clip it forward. It's a goal kick. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Shaw. Shaw delivers. Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Chance! Breaks on here. Out to the right. Tries to locate someone up front. And it's been taken straight back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No foul, says the referee. Rashford. Rashford. Over to the left. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rashford. Rashford decides to play it back.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Casemiro. Manchester United have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Plays a clever pass. Gorgeous control there. Time to deliver. Massive leap! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which abilities.
And it's played forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Hughes. Goes direct to the front line. Played down the flank. Lovely bit of skill there. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good challenge, stood up well against his man. Tries a shot! And that's off target. Bruno Fernandes gets it back, hoists it forward. De Ligt attempts a clearance, And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a good ball to find. Oh, shooting chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Rashford really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's on it. He's gone for it!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Looks to bypass the midfield. And it's played forward. Knocks it away. And it's got through. Beautifully done. It's got through. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. It's Rashford. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Up towards the front line. Shaw was not to be moved. De Ligt. Tries to stroke it through. Has he found his man?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bruno Fernandes! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And he has been fouled there. Has a goal! And again the keeper stands strong. Cleared away. Casemiro. Real chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Looking to hit the front line. Half an hour played now. Casemiro set up one goal so far. Casemiro, and he's going long. Yep, it's a corner. And that's been levered clear. Drives it towards the front. Plays it out to the flank. That'll be a throw-in. That's sprayed out wide. Goes for the cross. Firmly met. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. De Ligt tries to switch the play. Shaw. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No question, that's a foul. Crystal Palace have it back and they can go again. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. He's made sure that that won't get through. Shaw. And the finish! And in it goes!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
It's being played forward. Plays it out to the wing. That is terrific skill. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Aimed in towards the centre. And he heaves it forward. Casemiro played out to the right. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And that has been clubbed away. What an adventurous run from a defender. A chance to play it in. Has a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh, another save. Played it short. Played into the middle. And out it comes again. Bruno Fernandes. Here it comes. And shoots! Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rashford, that is a terrific run. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second half then, just getting going.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Could move up a gear here. He's found his man, and he's onside. Turns and goes back. Bruno Fernandes goes looking. Shaw. And it's Rashford. Goes for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he fell.
Has a pop! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Hit long and direct. Fence has got rid of that. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Got a sight, he's tried one! Back of the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Shaw. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He is going into that little black book. He's dealt with that well. Out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to dink it in. And that has been cleared. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And he just whacks it away. Rashford has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bruno Fernandes! And he's there to clear it. Whipped in. Chooses to go back. Rashford spreads it towards the left. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Always going to be the keepers. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Rashford plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Hits one! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, oh, you've got him, oh, you don't. Brilliant.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Plays it through. It's it out wide now. Here's the cross. Hoists it forward. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Forward it goes. Deftly done. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shaw. De Ligt goes looking. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looking to break out here. Hoists it forward. Knocks it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Tries lifting it over. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Will be a throw-in. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Attempts to play it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's been levered clear. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Rashford tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rashford. It's a loose ball. And now they can launch a counter. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Shaw drives it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for a decent ball in. He's gone for it!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes hoists it forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well, that's where he wants it.
Crystal Palace are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Quick ball forward. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. Casemiro does well there. Alert. Bruno Fernandes. Shoots!
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Forward it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Bruno Fernandes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance. keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Casemiro. Shaw. And the weighted pass. Shaw is charging up on the overlap. That's been drilled forward. Nicely measured. He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
The defence can get it clear.
Crystal Palace are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It's one! And that could come back to haunt them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Strong punch. Final seconds, this has to be it.
Crystal Palace need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
5 minutes left on the clock. Manchester United just have to run down the clock. But it's Rashford. He's looked long this time. Knocks it away. And they've been caught out here. Shaw delivered. Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Played in with accuracy. He spotted the run and played. Has a hit! He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
Crystal Palace are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
All square again into the dying minutes. Shaw. Casemiro. De Ligt. De Ligt plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one through here. Great leap! Oh, fine stuff from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets it back. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Play for a throw. It has a pop! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Shaw. Shaw crosses it once more. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And that will be the final act. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United.
So it's down to business here. Casemiro. Forward it goes. He's on his way. Chance! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
Crystal Palace are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Crystal Palace go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Driving on. Bruno Fernandes! And that's been levered clear. And it's Shaw. Shaw gets it greatly! In it goes! They are right back in business! An absolute gem of a cross that made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. De Ligt. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Hughes hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. It's found its way to him. He's had a go! Tries to get it forward quickly. Nothing but a skill there. It's on a plate. He's in, surely. Rashford. Casemiro. Forward it goes. Out to the right. Shaw goes back to base. Casemiro. Shaw. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! And he heaves it forward. Casemiro. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Casemiro. What a ball, this is Bruno Fernandes! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Only partially clear. And it's Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes! Has he found his man? De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the flank. Over to the left. It's a brilliant interception. Shaw has created one goal already. Shaw plays it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Done very well to intervene. Shaw. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. And now the breakaway. Danger averted for now. Shaw. Casemiro. Casemiro not easily shrugged off the ball. And he's there to clear it. Gets it back. Gets good distance on it. Back to the keeper and go again. De Ligt hoists it forward. Rashford desperately wants to get on the end of this. Over it comes.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Hughes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Rashford. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
That's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There's a long ball. There are a few waiting for it. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Shaw gets it back, hit long and direct. Played in with accuracy. Cuts it out. Hits one! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. Rashford gets the better of his man. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's got through. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Tries a shot! Oh, real danger here. Nicely controlled. De Ligt is there to heave it away. Crosses it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. It's come through. And the ball's come out. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. A hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's Rashford. He's making a real surge on the left. Bruno Fernandes. Played into the middle. Shot! He scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Manchester United 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Has gone out. And it's played forward. Shaw. Rashford. Manchester United are leading with half-time drawing close. Shaw goes for the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Back in once. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
De Ligt. De Ligt goes looking. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Has a goal! full stop.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. The defence can get it clear. Oh, good interception. Bruno Fernandes. Well positioned to make that interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. De Ligt. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And here's Rashford. Plays it out to the wing. And they've been caught out here. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Shaw. Casemiro. Knocks it away. The first 45 minutes are up.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They have a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Already up and running for the second half. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hughes. Looks to clip it forward. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Hughes. He's had that put on a plate. Tries to stroke it through. Goes for goal. He has done it. The second half sparked straight into life. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Gets it away. Hughes. Cleared away. He's gone for it! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Plenty waiting in the middle. He just whacks it away. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Rush shoots! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Into the channel. Beautifully done. Time to deliver. Well, the clearance is short. Turns and goes back. Gets on the end of it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Casemiro. De Ligt goes looking. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! And he's there to hoof it away. Shaw. Forward it goes. Oh, he's broken through. Played out to the right. Tries to locate someone up front. That is terrific skill. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. It has got through to him. Oh, shooting chance! And that's been well dealt with. You can get that clear. Got a throw in. Looks to bypass the midfield. Hughes. And the finish!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's played forward. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
All the way back, and they start again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Casemiro is there, and he can get that clear. Rashford. De Ligt. Has he picked him out? Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the... It's Rashford! And that has been cleared. Hit into the middle. Bruno, he's gone for it! It's in! Bruno Fernandes did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement and getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes. That'll be a throw-in. Crossed in. Hoists it forward. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly, gets into a dangerous position. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Casemiro. And that's a throw. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Shaw. De Ligt. Shaw. And it's Rashford. And through to the goalkeeper. Has he found his man? He's got through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That's not going to make it. It's being played forward. Plays it out to the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's played forward. Casemiro goes looking. De Ligt. Forward it goes. Shaw will try cutting inside here. Chance! Oh, that's neat. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This could spell danger. Shapes to shoot! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
De Ligt plays it forward. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Casemiro. De Ligt. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Now a chance to Bruno Fernandes!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Manchester United are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
That could spell trouble. Has a hit!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes, a scorer already in the game. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. And that's been levered clear. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Shaw pumps it into the area. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here.
Shaw just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Shaw. Quick ball forward. Chip through. It's got... And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Casemiro. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Tries to get it clear, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Cleared without complication. And that's it. Manchester United did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Tim, how do you reflect on that? So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw. A fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Okay, interesting. He's gone for it!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Manchester United take the early advantage. Hughes looks to bypass the midfield. And it's Rashford. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets into a dangerous position. That is terrific skill. Hughes plays it out to the wing. It's broken loose. Driving on, a real charge here. Chance to cross here. Firmly met. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Knocks it away. Beautifully done. Shaw delivers. Forward it goes. Shaw. Rashford. Rashford takes control of it and he's on the move. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Away from immediate danger. Danger averted for now. Well, that's been won straight back. Back into the middle. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Rashford. Rashford cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's there to hoof it away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Receives it in a good position. And the finish! That would have been some goal.
I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Shaw delivers. And that has been cleared. Brought forward. What does he try from here? It's a decent ball. And he's cut it out. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hughes. Over to the left. In towards the middle. Well, the clearance is short. Just brushed off the ball there. Good ball, it's found its target. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Casemiro goes looking. Gets away from his opponent. Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Another chance from a corner. Shaw gets it away. What a throw in. Hughes over to the left. Manchester United scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Hughes. Shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a throw. Shaw. And it's played forward. Has he found his man? And back to base. Up towards the front line. Crystal Palace couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Casemiro. Forward pass. Nicely. Has a hit! Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets it upfield. Looks to thread it through. Knocks it away. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Cleared away. And here's Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fernandes! Oh, brilliant goal! A finish of true class! And the goal is 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. He's produced a beauty. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Shot at goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes, and here's Rashford. Oh, the ball's come loose! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Nice touch, a chance to play it in, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. What a ball this has turned out to be. Has a pop! And he heaves it forward. Lovely feet. Quick glove, and the shot! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
De Ligt with the crossfield ball. And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Gorgeous control there. Rashford. Has a hit! Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Manchester United are in control here on the brink of half-time. Cleared without complication. It's a decent-looking cross. Bruno Fernandes, who's short, turns and goes back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! And the ball's come out. Manchester United have a free kick. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. De Ligt. Casemiro. Hit into the middle. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Crystal Palace can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, really good feet from him. Hughes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's Rashford. Shaw, he's set up one goal so far. Bruno Fernandes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Bruno Fernandes. Goes for goal! Can he deliver? Tries the cross. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And now the breakaway. For goal!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, good interception. The first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Looking to hit the front line. Plays it out to the flank. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. De Ligt. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes desperately wants to get on the end of this. Well positioned to make that interception. De Ligt. Casemiro. Casemiro goes looking. Oh, good interception. Shaw. De Ligt. De Ligt tries a pass forward. Played in with accuracy. Out to the right. Knocks it away. Hughes. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. He's through. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. De Ligt with the clearance. Chooses to go back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. had to be more accurate. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Casemiro drives it forward. Shaw gets it back. And here's Rashford. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Tries to locate someone up front. De Ligt. Hoists it forward. It's a loose ball. Manchester United with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes tries to stroke it through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Done very well to intervene. Hughes. It's a brilliant interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for the shots. Oh, that's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Right back in the game. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. With a delicate ball. Takes aim with a cross.
Crystal Palace are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Casemiro. De Ligt. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! A great save, real class.
Rashford is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
been levered clear. Get a throw in. And it's Shaw. Shaw. And it's played forward. Quick ball forward. De Ligt. Casemiro. Loose. And the weighted pass. And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. Hughes. Played out to the right. Tries to get some whip on it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to get it clear. De Ligt. Well, that's where he wants it. Rashford.
Rashford really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
He's not going to get that. Goes direct to the front line. De Ligt. And it's Rashford. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And he's there to clear it. Good clearance and very necessary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. He's had a look. Gets good distance on it.
Crystal Palace are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Rashford.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Rashford. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Manchester United are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rashford. You can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. It has got through to him.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And help's available out wide. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Hughes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Out to the right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's gone a long way up and away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hoists it forward. Casemiro. Shaw. Casemiro. Casemiro goes looking. Has he found his man? He's got away. Plays it into the box.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Played back in. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Crystal Palace cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time. Hits one!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Forward pass. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's played forward. They are right into last chance territory. Hughes. Over to the left. Defending of the desperate variety.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. 2 minutes to be added on. Drives it towards the front. Played out to the right. Ball is over the line. Casemiro. De Ligt. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal.
So that's got things underway. Shaw. Fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Forward it goes. Hughes. Lovely bit of skill. Hughes. He's gone for it!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's going long. De Ligt with the clearance. And it's got through.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Casemiro. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Knocks it away. Hoists it forward. Out to the right. Hughes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. De Ligt with the crossfield ball. Shaw. And it's Rashford. And a shot! Gets good distance on it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Here it comes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Played in with accuracy. De Ligt to play it forward. Defending of the desperate variety. He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro. Played back in. And that's going to be a goal kick. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Deftly done. Time to deliver. Hits one! And it's played forward. Gets it upfield. Hoists it high. And he's there to clear it. Is the shot on? And that's been won straight back. It's a great ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Gets into some space. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Plenty of endeavour from either side. Not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Gets away from his opponents. And out to safety. What a throw in. Could cross it here. Goalkeeper's ball. Rashford. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Danger averted for now. Casemiro. Kings it out wide. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hit into the middle. Corner. Away from immediate danger. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Finds himself eased off the ball. Shaw. Casemiro goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Oh, it goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions and just attack the danger.
It's being played forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Shaw. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cleared away. And once more they can't get through. That's a Bruno Fernandes! They scored! And this is getting better and better.
Manchester United are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's a clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's played forward. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Dashing forward at pace.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Quick ball forward, gets into a dangerous position. De Ligt. De Ligt spreads it towards the left. It's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Casemiro. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's been drilled forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Shaw. Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, real danger here, and another tie!
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Casemiro battles to win it back. Shaw. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looks to bypass the midfield. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Great run on the overlap here. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes! And the ball's come out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's Rashford! Hoists it forward. De Ligt does well to read it and intercepts. Well, they can break here. Ball's out on the left now. Aimed in towards the centre. Shaw is there, and he can get that clear. Over to the left. Shaw goes on an adventurous run. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Drives it towards the front. De Ligt cuts it out. Shaw plays it forward. Tries to locate someone up front. De Ligt. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And he's there to cut it out. Casemiro. Rashford pushes to get on the end of it. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Hughes. Rashford. Defenders on the back foot. Shaw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pumps it into the area. Knocks it away. And it's played forward.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
A real chance to break. Receives it in a good position. Tries lifting it over. And that's been levered clear. Hughes. And the counter is on. Bruno Fernandes has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Has a quick glance. Clears it out of harm's way. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for goal. And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, that is a bit special. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
De Ligt. De Ligt goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's got through. Has a goal!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
De Ligt. Casemiro. Up towards the front line. Casemiro positions himself well and cuts it out. De Ligt. Goes direct to the front line. Bruno Fernandes is now the subject of some adhesive marking. Yeah, has a pop!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
De Ligt hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Casemiro. De Ligt switches it towards the other side. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's found its way to him. Only partially clear. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Casemiro gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now a chance to break. Lobs it in gently. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Casemiro. De Ligt does well there, alert. Forward it goes. Played towards the front men. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Rashford. And now the breakaway. Plays it out to the flank. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's sprayed out wide. It's the throw. Casemiro very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And he's there to hoof it away. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's being played forward. Shaw. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball through needs to be good here. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's got through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's looked long this time. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Ligt hoists it forward. Rashford desperately wants to get on the end of this. Manchester United get it back again. Shoots! That carried quite a threat. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And now they can launch a counter. Shaw. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Shaw. Casemiro plays it forward. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken straight back. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Goes for goal! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Looking to hit the front line. De Ligt. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Referee's given a throw. Plays it out to the wing. De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Rashford. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Casemiro. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes looks to get on the end of this. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Whipped in. Oh, smart save. Shaw. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good interception. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Has a hit! Get that clear. And play for a throw. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Through, and he's had a quick look inside. A chance to play it in. Rashford. Shaw. Casemiro. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. By a lack of accuracy. Play for a goal kick. Hughes. Dinks one in. Well read, he sorted that out. De Ligt. Forward it goes. Rashford gets into a dangerous position. It's out for a goal kick. Added time is up. There goes the whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game.
So off we go then. Shaw. It's Rashford. Shaw. Casemiro. Casemiro can't get the better of his opposite number. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
Hughes flings it out wide. That's a good ball to find him. Hughes. Out to the left it goes. And the great leap! No, he didn't quite beat it right.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Casemiro. Shaw. Keeps everyone guessing. Casemiro. Shaw. Casemiro. And out to safety. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Shaw. Casemiro. That's great strength on the ball. It'll be a throw-in. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Hughes. And here's the chance to counter. Played out to the right. Over to the left. Looks to set one up. Up to meet it! Oh, the ball's come loose. Defence has got rid of that. Hughes. What a ball this has turned out to be. Plays it out to the wing. In it, towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And here's Rashford. He goes for goal! Poor attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro plays it forward. Oh, really good feet from him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space. Chance to cross here.
Crystal Palace have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Bruno Fernandes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Tries to get some whip on it. Well played, he saw that coming. Lobs it in gently. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rashford. Rashford. A really good feat. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes opts to play it back. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Repelled by the keeper. Casemiro. Hughes hoists it forward. Played into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Rashford. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shoots! It's Rashford. Played to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. Oh, smart save. Being played forward. De Ligt cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. That's found its target. And gets up to head it! To get it forward quickly. Shot a goal! A great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short, plays it into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Casemiro, played into space out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Casemiro. He's made sure that that won't get through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He gets past his man. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Minutes till half-time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defenders on the back foot.